Stella, who was usually so calm, was barking outside the cave. I went out after her, but she was nowhere to be seen. When I did find her, she was high up on the hill and her hackles were up. I soon saw why. A small junk far out to sea. I met Kensuke coming out of the cave. "A boat! Let's light the fire!" I cried. "First, I look," said Kensuke, and he went back into the cave for his binoculars. Kensuke caught me suddenly by the arm. "It is the same boat. Killer men come and kill the orangutans. We must bring them into the cave. They're safe there." It did not take him long to gather them in. Kensuke simply began to sing. They materialized out of nowhere. We had 15, but 4 were still missing. We went deeper into the forest to find them, Kensuke singing all the while. Then 3 more came crashing through the trees. Only one, who was called Kakambo, was still missing. Surrounded by orangutans, Kensuke sang for Kakambo again and again, but he did not come. Then we heard a motor start up somewhere out at sea, an outboard motor. They could be here any minute now. Kensuke sang out again, louder now, more urgently. We listened for Kakambo. We looked for him. We called for him. "We cannot wait any longer," said Kensuke at last, and off he went up the track, leading an orangutan by the hand. I had my work cut out at the back. Some of the younger orangutans were far more interested in playing hide and seek. I kept glancing back over my shoulder for Kakambo and calling to him, yet he still did not come. The outboard motor died. I heard voices, men's voices, aggressive voices. I was running now, the orangutans clinging round my neck. The forest hooted and howled in alarm all around me. As I reached the cave, I heard the first shots ring out. We gathered the orangutans together at the back of the cave as the shooting went on and on. They all needed constant reassurance from Kensuke. All through this dreadful nightmare, Kensuke sang to them softly. The hunters came nearer, shooting and shouting. I closed my eyes. I prayed. The young orangutans burrowed their heads into me wherever they could and clung on. Shots cracked so close now. There were distant yells of triumph. I knew what this must mean. After that, the hunt moved away. The forest had fallen silent. We stayed where we were for hours. Kensuke sang all the time, and the orangutans stayed huddled around us until we heard the sound of the outboard motor starting up. When we emerged, we searched the island for Kakambo. There was no sign of him. Kensuke was in deep despair.